Alright, hello everybody. Today we are here at well, really at the racetrack. We're just here in Monte Carlo. This is a street course. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. New game this year. So we won't have any notch controversies like we've had the past 2023, 2024, 2025. We started the league in 2023, so it's been very successful. Um, yeah, if you want to practice, practice the quality while pre-race, I guess. We're gonna do practice and qualifying while we're doing pre-race. So, yeah, there's that. Um, yeah, we're at Monaco. 42 laps now with the new regulations for race length. Um, yeah, you still got to pit, all that. And, yeah, I think, should be a fun one here. We'll see what ends up happening. Yeah, pit road's gonna be interesting because he can't cut that corner. But yeah, no stages, obviously, with the Formula One. Since this is a Formula One race, well, it's a Argyle race, but Formula One rules. We did the same thing with our Independence 500, no stages there, so. But yeah, this one doesn't have like the slowdown at certain points of the track. You can just go and yeah, I think it's a better fit. The only thing is this hairpin is really annoying now. I mean, it always is in a stock car. I mean, I'm sure it's annoying. I mean, it's a little bit annoying in the F1 cars too, but yeah, in a full 3,400-pound stock car, that is not a fun corner to drive. But besides the point. So yeah, you won't be able to cut the chicane anymore either because they have the tire barriers up. So there will be no more going through the bus stop here. You have to actually make the bus stop, so that adds another element to this. So yeah. There's swimming pool section. It can't cut here either, so there are a few places we gotta worry about track limits, but it's few and far between. Obviously a narrow track, that goes without saying. In terms of favorites, somebody in my family has won this race every year. It was me the first year, Naki the second year, me the third year. So we'll see if we can go 4 in a row with a family name. Yep, a little contact there with Banana. His scheme is not loading for some reason. Anyway, up the hill we go. Yeah, this is kind of an awkward corner with the way the elevation works, but not too big of a deal. I mean, that's what happens when you put a street course on a mountainside country. It's 3 miles, like 3 square miles, I think, or something like that. I don't even know. Ow. Yeah, the wall in the Mirabeau here kind of bites for no reason, but yeah. Anyway, next year, I think we're going to go back to the greatest day in Argyle and have all, Monaco start, Independence 500 second, Soda 600 third. But we'll see if that ends up actually happening. That's my plan right now. But yeah, like I said, we'll see if that ends up actually happening. As soon as you get the car pointed here, you want to get back onto the gas if you can, obviously. Down the hill. And the anti-wall ride is pretty strong here, as it should be, but still. Yeah, in terms of favorites, I'm looking at me and Banana. Banana's always fast around here in Monaco. I'm good on the road courses and street courses. I've kind of lost my touch this year, but we could get one back here. However, I've finished second or third for a month and a half straight, and I've seemingly found every way to lose a crown jewel race this year. So I have little to no faith that that's going to change today, but we'll see. We shall see. 2 crown jewels today, though. We have Monaco and then Michigan afterwards. The only reason Michigan's a crown jewel is because that is the home of our goal. So there's that for you. So we're gonna get through the corner here. Yeah, the walls will bite you pretty good here, though, just because of the way the track is made. A bunch of tiny little parts there. You catch the end of a part, and it's gonna send you flying backwards. So that's how that's going to work, unfortunately. So you just got to make sure you don't hit a wall in a corner like that. Yeah, these tight corners like this, you don't want to hit a wall. At least on the inside wall. Maybe you could probably afford the outside wall, most likely, but you definitely want to avoid hitting the inside wall there. The tunnel down to bus stop. That's not what it's actually called. I don't know what it's actually called. What did I say about not hitting the inside wall in a tight corner? Yeah, you go through fuel pretty quick here, actually, too. So saving fuel is going to be a pretty big thing here, it looks like, potentially. I feel like this track is not actually, like, this version of the track is not actually 2-point-something miles. I don't know, maybe it is. And we're going to hit a wall again, and hit every wall in the facility. Wonderful. Alright, let's see when Banana crosses the line here. Not yet. Keep your eye on the top right. Once that lap count go from 0 to 1, that's when Banana would have crossed the line. There it is. Okay. Good information to know there. Practice / qualifying ends at 7:30. We think Dodge is going to join, but I'm not 100% sure. There is another legal out of us that's going on right now. It is Division 2. This is Monaco, so I don't know. Maybe they will join, but not 100% sure on that. They have a right to run whatever race they want to run. What did I say about Dodge joining? Yeah, a minute left. Yeah, I'm just going to bring it to pit road this time by. Let me tell you, it would be a huge win if I win today. That would be a huge momentum shift and confidence builder. I mean, even if it's just one win tonight and it's at Michigan, we have to, go through another tough one here. It's just any victory would be huge at this point. Yeah, pit road kind of hard to see from the camera view I have right there, but it's fine. I think I actually went around the pit road thing. I kind of want to find out. Oh, you can go around it. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to ban that. Of course, there's still a way to have controversy here in Monaco. Like there is every single year. And there will be every single year. Yeah, Dodge doesn't have time to go out there and get a lap. We are 11 seconds faster than Banana at the moment. Banana's going to finish this lap. He's going to make up 8 seconds, but that is time. So me, Banana, Dodge qualifying here. Driver's two-way pit stall here. So we'll do a U-turn and go to the... Yeah. There's banana. Drivers can stay in the car today. So I don't know where Banana is, but we know he's at some part within, you know, this area of the racetrack. All right. We have 2 national anthems to do today. Here to perform the national anthem of Monaco. The top result on YouTube for a national anthem of Monaco. Here to perform the national anthem of the United States of America. Once again, the top search result of national anthem for America. Here's your flyover. All right. And now it's time for the most famous words in motorsports. Drivers, start your engines. Alright, some of Maker's Best getting ready to go for 42 laps around the streets of Monte Carlo. Here we go. We're doing a standing start, just like F1. Driver, start your engines. Line up in a grid slot as per usual, and yeah, we'll get ready to go racing here. Oh, actually, I kind of need that to help me. I need to do. I don't know how to do 5 red lights. All right, here we go. All right. 1 red, 2 red, 3 red, 4 red, 5 red. Usually wait a second. And we're under green at Monaco. Oh, I forgot to put it in race mode. There we go. I can't see the corner. Okay, there we go. Lots of time there probably. Hopefully everybody was ready. I probably should check. Where are they? Alright, we're good. We are underway in Monaco. Yeah, and make sure when you do pit, you do actually go through the pit road thing. And we hit a wall fling immediately. Banana going for a spin, dodging to the outside wall. Dodge has yet to run a lap in this, by the way. First lap out here, and he's out in front right now, so that's something as we hit the wall again. You got to get close to the wall. You got to even hit a wall sometimes to go fast, and you can look at Max Verstappen's pole lap from 2023, that incredible lap he ran. We're going to try to make a pass on the outside. Get the crossover here, potentially, out of the hairpin. No, not yet. Let him go wide. Get the crossover down the hill, side by side. Dodge running away with the lead right now, by the way. Contact made me and Bananas. It's just tight quarters around this place. And Dodge trying to go 3 in a row here across all 3 divisions of Argyle if he can pull this one off today. So we'll slide out of the tunnel section. Yep, I knew he was going to break earlier than me, and we're going to get sent into a wall, both of us, as we go for the dive bomb. Kind of hit a wall fling there. Side by side. This is about as clean as you can race around Monaco, I guess, in a stock car, because this track is not made for side-by-side racing, I can tell you that much. And Dodge is gone, by the way. See how far ahead he is. Is Banana going to sail it off into this corner? And my car got stuck in the wall. My throttle hung into the corner. What did I say in pre-race? I expect nothing great to come of today. And, yeah, it's showing. We're already 8 seconds back battling each other. So, fantastic, wonderful, all the great adjectives. Yeah, but Banana's not going to make this easy, which he has every right to do. But still. There we go. Oh, we got back to him, but again, we're in the wall here. You got to kind of either wait for a mistake or you got to rough him up to make a pass. We're going to wait for a mistake. Take second place back. How aggressive is he going to be? He's going to get to our bumper here. But we anticipate it. You can see Dodge down there for a second. And again, the car is going to brake without, yeah, and into the wall. But so is Banana, so we get back through. My car is handling kind of weird. What I mean by that is like, are you kidding me? I got stuck on the curb. What I mean by that is the parts. Well, not the parts. I mean the gas is getting stuck. The brakes are getting stuck. The steering's acting all funny. Well, all of this is happening. Dodge is running away. So just like the auto race is, again, the car just deciding not to rotate. It either over-rotates or decides not to rotate, or it will stay in the gas or not stay in the gas. It's acting weird, but either way, We're going right back to the auto race where we're way behind, and we gotta try to chase down Dodge. 40 to go at the line. Yeah, Dodge once again just kind of taking off. I don't know if we gained on him or not this lap. I think we did a tiny bit. This is going to be a very telling lap right here because this is our first lap free from the 9 car. We're clearly struggling. 11.4. All right, we lost even more ground. Locked up again. And stuck in the wall. Wonderful. It's going to be this kind of night, isn't it? Keep it by the wall here. Into the corner. Where's Dodge? He's already down to the tunnel section pretty much. Oh, what did I... Okay. Now the curb is a wall, apparently. Yeah, this is going to be a great race, isn't it? Mark Dodge down for all 42 laps led at this point. Again, we're going to get stuck on that curb. It's going great. Yeah, if my car can keep it together for a little bit, I think we can potentially catch the 16, but, you know, that's too much to ask for right there. So let's see how the race plays out. And into the wall. That's why not. And now we're spinning and crashing because I barely clipped the wall. Alright. Yeah. We're just handing Dodge the win at this point. Still a long ways of racing to go, I suppose. It's not like we're missing out on stage points or anything. You know, we only lost about 3 seconds, and we completely wrecked and had a pretty bad lap, all things considered, so... I'm still cautiously optimistic that things could turn around. However, the last street course where I was probably faster, did not. So, yeah, once again, I have little to no faith that this will turn around, but we'll see. And nope, it is not off to a great start in turning the race around. Actually, technically we are because the car is turning around. But yeah, no, that's besides the point. Alright, do not hit the curb here. The curb here is deadly. I don't even know how we're supposed to handle the hairpin here. Yeah, again, like right there, I was turning way earlier than that, and it just did not rotate. Yeah, and again, we go through fuel really quick here. It's about 10% a lap, so it's definitely a place where we're going to be pitting quite a bit. Oh, Dodge made a mistake somewhere if we gained on him this much. Or, I don't know, maybe we just really put down super... Oh, he wrecked it again. Bananas was 29 seconds back that time by the way. So we were super spread out that lap. And again, we're in the wall at that corner. I don't remember all the names of the corners. Trying to save some fuel here as well because I know we're burning a lot. But Dodge just had a horrible lap for one reason or another, and we are gaining on him here. This is going to help Banana, obviously. If you're battling in Monaco, you're going to be slowing each other down pretty tremendously. So, yeah, we'll see what the gap is here. 2.1, all right. Let's go get him. Hit the wall. Dodge went wide. And the car just decided not to get into the gas pedal there. That's why not? Because, I mean, with the leader right in front of us, why would I ever want to get into the gas? That doesn't make sense. Does the car? And it's going to drive itself into a wall. And, oh, man. Oh, Banana had a rough lap, too. If he only gained 3 seconds. Big lag right there. Dodging another wall. The car is not acting right, but we're running pretty good here. So we are on the bumper of Dodge. He's into the wall there. We're going to try to go for an actual exit through the hairpin, through this corner, and yeah, just not really working. Oh, we made a mistake right there. Got to the gas at similar times, but Dodge got a better exit. He was already pointed into the straightaway here. Oh, man, into the wall. Dodge has, I believe, 1 crown jewel win this year, and it was the WRA 500 to open up the ISRA season. We are yet to win a crown jewel this season, so we're going to attack a tire barrier. Kick us out wide. Try to actually make the corner, and we did. I'm trying to save fuel because maybe going an extra lap might help us. Actually, yeah, that's a great idea. Go back into the gas. Yeah, if I can save a little bit, that would be tremendously helpful. Because if this plays out the way I think it's going to play out, assuming we stay green, then this is a great idea. We're going to lose some time with that horrendous exit to the corner there. We're on lap 6. Remember, with the old regulations for race distance, this was 26 laps. Now it's 42, so we not quite doubled. Maybe 1 times 1.5. I don't know. I'm not that good at math, but to know exactly. Oh, Dodge is sliding it up there. He's able to save it though. Yeah, it's this part of the track where we're better than him, and then he gets better around the hairpin here. The downhill part of the track. Kind of switches back and forth on who's better at what part. He's kind of using the wall there to help him, but now he's out wide. Here we go on the bottom, a little contact made. Yeah, even Banana, does Banana have crown jewels? Yeah, he has a Northern 500 and Bonita Springs. So Banana has 2 crown jewels, Dodge with 1, me with 0 this year. But we take the lead of the race away here on lap 6. Let's see how long we can hold it for. How aggressive will Dodge be as we're able to just sail it off into the bus stop. A little bit of lag there. So it's not going to be the best bus stop ever, but that was pretty good. Can we make the corner? Nope. Into the wall, of course. Why would I ever actually make that corner? Don't make the mistake we made a few laps ago there. And now Dodge is here. We're going to just try to give him some space. Nobody giving each other any room. We go over the curb with the space Dodge provided us, and we're going to end up losing the spot here. So Dodge back to the lead with the better exit. Over to the bumper, and we're going to hit a wall. Trying to make a move. So Dodge going to get back away with the lead here. It looks like it's going to be a back and forth between me and the 16 car here. But we'll see. Got away pretty good right there. Up the hill we go. Oh, Dodge again, sliding it sideways through the Casino Square here, I think is what it's called. And again, he's going to hit the wall. He's making the same mistakes lap over lap, it seems like, or at least every other lap. At least consistency there. Oh, we got a good exit down into the hairpin. We're going to tag the wall a little bit. Now, here we are in the bottom. Throw a slide job on him in the hairpin at Monaco. You'll love to see it. Oh, but we ended up getting kicked out wide by the elevation change there. Here we go. That was a good exit to that corner. It's probably my worst corner on the track right there, but we survived it pretty good. Down the back straightaway through the tunnel. We can't even call it a back straightaway. Into the bus stop here. Another pretty decent one. I think if nobody makes mistakes, lap over lap, we're faster than anybody, but the car is dancing around on me here. Dodge gonna gain for a second, but we were really good through their big lag exiting the swimming pool section. Into the lower ass cast, I believe is what this turn is called. I'm not 100% sure. They don't like to number their corners. They like to actually give their corners names in Formula 1. Here we go. Okay, I think I've saved the amount of fuel I want to save this run in particular, but I'm going to try to save a little bit more if I can. I mean, I reached the minimum. Obviously, there's a number I would like to reach, but, like, worst comes worst. I hit the worst comes worst number, so that's probably good. Anyway, but Banana update. He has not been having a good race here. 25.7 back of the leader that time by. This might be a long race for him before we go to the Irish Hills of Michigan. We're going to kind of go wide here. It's usually a corner where we can get a good exit down to the hairpin. We're going to try to wrap the bottom. We've been able to keep speed through the hairpin past few laps, which is very good. We're going to tag that curb, end up into the wall here, though. So that might allow Dodge to close in, and we're going to go wide through that corner, which probably helps us because that's our worst corner on the track. So if we can survive that, then we're probably okay. Through the tunnel section. Now down to the bus stop here on the back straightaway. Oh, we locked it up. And now we're getting caught on the curb a little bit. If Dodge got a good corner there, then he's going to be able to close in on us for sure. I don't know how far away he is exactly, obviously, but that could have been a very good opportunity for Dodge there. They're calling Banana to the pits. Box box? Box box? This is yeah, the swimming pool part right here is where I've been pretty good, I think, compared to the 16 car. Come on, rotate. There we go. I messed up the final corner there. Still got 26% on our fuel. Usually about 10 a lap. Oh, Dodge is only half a second back. Yeah, there's going to be a battle between me and the 16, it looks like. Oh, he sailed it into Saint Devant right there. Always remember Jeff, the F1, the Formula 1 video game crew chief or mechanic or engineer, whatever they call him. No heroics in Saint Devant. Oh, don't hit that wall. Okay, we only hit the curb. So we're good. I like where I'm at on fuel right now, which is very, very good. Yeah, we are not going to be able to keep the same speed we've been able to do the past few times through here, but we got a much better exit than usual in return. Not for that corner, of course, because, yeah, these two corners are definitely the struggle corners for me. Everywhere else I can manage, but if somebody figures those corners out over me, then we're in trouble. And that's someone being Dodge, because Banana right now is out of the picture. Obviously, he pitted, so that distance back isn't 100% accurate at the moment, but still. Into the wall. Yeah, again, I'm just trying to save as much fuel as I can here. Because the way the lap count is, I think this very well could come down to fuel saving throughout the race, assuming there aren't any yellows. So, trying to be very mindful of that. We're going to be pitting next time by here. I believe, probably. Could I go one more? I'd be pushing it. I don't know if I want to. Oh, Dodge pitted. Okay. Interesting. Oh, no, we got the curb pretty bad right there. Alright, just make these corners here. This is a pretty big lap right here. Obviously, the in lap and the out lap are always pretty big laps. You need a good set of you need a good lap. You need to put together good corners. just like that. However, my situation here, even if I miss pit road, I'm not the most concerned. Because I think right now I'm in the best fuel situation out of the three of us here. So that's what I'm liking right now. Don't get stuck on the curb. We kind of did. Yeah, you can't hit that curb with the rear tires at the start of that curb right there. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Oh, we have to correct it there. Oh no, that's the last thing we needed. Big mistake in the bus stop right there. Now we're gonna lag out of the bus stop. A terrible set of corners right there. That's the last thing we needed. Dodge is probably on a flying lap too. Oh, and another mistake, and we're going around. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Okay. And yeah, that burned a good amount of fuel I worked to save as well. So Dodge, I'd imagine, is going to be able to get by to the lead here. The only positive I can take away from this is I'm very happy with the amount of fuel I did save. Oh, turn. Okay, whatever. Not that big of a deal. Give me fuel. It did not give me fuel. Oh, okay. All of a sudden, it did decide to give me fuel. So the pit's broke. That's great. Let me go. It's going to let me go. There we go. Dodge is going to get by to the lead as anticipated. Yeah, that was a bad in-lap, and the pit thing broke. So that's, you know, that also was going against us there. However, we do have 1 lap fresher tires, and we were able to go an extra lap on fuel, so that's always a positive. Yeah, it's got to keep trying to save a little bit. Yeah, but yeah, still 41 seconds back, but we'll see how far back he really is this time by. Gonna brush the wall on the exit of turn 4 right there. At least I think that's turn 4. I don't even know for sure. Dodge got a good corner right there. We sail it off into the hairpin. We get the better exit down into this corner. Oh, that was a great corner right there compared to the 16 brush the wall and exit, but that's fine. And he's going to really back up the corner. I didn't expect him to do that. He's going to go over the curb there. I'll apologize for that one. I did not mean to do that. I didn't think he was going to slow down that early. He'll get on our bumper here through the tunnel. It's kind of obscuring my view a little bit. It's moving my camera further down than I want it to be, obviously. But we'll take the lead. Yep, Dodge gets one back on us there as we kind of over slow down for that corner. Oh, man, that kind of... I mean, I wasn't intentionally over slowing down the corner. Obviously, I was trying to get away from him there, but... yeah, no, I kind of messed that corner up there. Here we go through the swimming pool section. Oh, we're going wide. Yep, had to save it, and that's going to allow the 16 to gain on us, but he gets to our bumper instead. Just gives us a push for now. Back to the gas. There we go. And we're going to hit the wall there. Hit the other wall. Dodge is going to sneak by and lead the lap. $30 laps to go. Let me get back around to the start-finish line. Dodge, oh man, we're going wide here, yep, into the wall a little bit. Dodge can just sail it off into 3 here. Oh, he made a mistake. Into the wall. Through we go to the lead. But yeah, 32 seconds back. Okay. I'm going to like to get in a slightly better corner there. We're going to tag the inside wall a little bit. Oh, Dodge. Yep, he hit the curb the way I hit the curb at like lap 2, I think it was, or 3 maybe. I don't know. It was early on in the race, but I hit the curb like it was a wall. Dodge did the same thing there. We're also going to hit the wall right there. Rotate. It's not going to rotate. Contact with Dodge. He's going to get the better exit here. Side by side through the tunnel for, I believe, the second lap in a row, if I recall correctly. And we're both trying to get some side draft. These things kind of turn on a dime. Both of us into the wall. Dodge will get through to the lead. Oh, we made a mistake and ended up in our lap. And he's going to get back to us there a little bit. Yeah, he hit the wall, and I didn't anticipate the car to fully rotate 90 degrees like that. But if you're having fuel issues, just respawn the car and merge if you pitted. Yeah, Dodge ended up kind of in my lap right there. I didn't mean to turn him around even more. That's why I waited for him a little bit there. But, yeah, that was unfortunate for the 16 car. Goes without saying, obviously, but... Just trying to save a little bit of fuel each run here. Because it could go a long way by the end of this race, I think. That's what I'm anticipating, at least. Turn. Okay. Yep. Okay. We could have gotten a little bit more out of turn 1 there. Brush the wall on entry here. That's new. Oh, that was a really good corner, actually. Oh, we are flying this lap. Here we go. Almost hit the wall. Here we go into mirror mode. Good, good, good. Down into the hairpin here. Oh, but Dodge is following us. He's going to use us up, too. Moving us up into the wall. I thought I was having a good lap. Dodge is having a great lap if he's able to follow us like that. Oh, we went wide here as per usual. Dodge is better than me in this corner. Now we're nearly going to end up stuck on the curb. Made a little bit of contact with Dodge trying to avoid the curb. And the caution's out for the first time today. That's not return. Return yellow. Let me get onto the straightaway here. Okay, well that messes up my fuel idea. Hey, speed 55. One out 2 4 banana. My bad. Yeah. All right. So now flipping it on the curb. That was a 1 out of 2. Banana, did it reset you back onto your wheels, or did you have to respawn? Because if you had to respawn, then we have to reset the fuel. Which would, I think, eliminate pretty much all necessary fuel strategy here, but, you know, it is what it is. Did that happen? Pit road not open yet. Okay, good. Hashtag Thunder never reset me. Okay. So yeah, just catch up to the end of the pacing line and then we'll figure it out from there. Yeah, Thunder is still advocating the fact that he did not use Notch in 2025 edition of this race. Because, yeah, the fuel window was about 10 laps. So, it was going to be close. Like I said, I think I was in the best spot to potentially save those extra 2 laps. However, if we're going to be pitting here at the time this caution fell, then we're going to be... Fuel's not really going to matter anymore, I don't think. It's just kind of running until it's empty pretty much. So, I mean, obviously it still matters. It can still decide the outcome of the event, obviously, but... For the most part, I think that pretty much takes care of, you know, the problem with saving, you know, having to save fuel. So, yeah, I had to stop the car because the gravity is very strong on this hill. You're on the brakes downhill, and it only puts you, it just makes you not speed up. It doesn't even slow you down. So either these brakes are really weak, or the gravity here is insanely strong. One of two. Oh, but only for that part of the... Okay, yeah. This is weird down this part of the track, but whatever. Let's see. Is Banana caught us yet? Nope, not quite. This pit road might be closed another lap, but we'll see. See, there's Banana, so we're going to open pits open this time. I think that's roughly where I have my camera. I'll figure it out. So we'll restart on lap 16. Remember, no stages, so it's not like we gotta worry about that. Obviously, we are the leader. So we're under caution for the first time today here. The Monaco Grand Prix of ISRA. Yep, going a little wide. That's fine. Let's see, good stop here, guys. Good stop. There we go. There we go. Oh, Dodge. Gonna be able to come out of here in the lead. Great stop for the 16 team. Single file restart green this time. And my H didn't register on this, so... It's Christmas time, I guess. 'Tis the season. 'Tis the time. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Get up the hill. Your Dodgers team has been flying on pit road so far this season. So this brings Banana back into the picture. Obviously, these restarts are going to be crazy here. Dodge is the control car. Restart zone is pretty much anywhere on the front stretch, so... Once we get past that final little curbing, give it a beat or two. That's the best way I can say it. And then, yeah, get into the gas whenever you want at that point. Pretty much racing through the hairpin under yellow here pretty much because you're trying to keep pace speed. And my car won't slow down, so that's a curious little thing right there. Yeah, so now the biggest thing is, yes, I know. Now the biggest thing is trying to save as much fuel as you can under the caution, right? Because, you know, track position is important. Obviously, it's Monaco, so track position is really important. However, me and Dodge have been battling quite a bit here. We've shown we can pass each other, so it, you know, it's going to be how much fuel we're able to save underneath the caution here, too, is going to be probably something to keep an eye on. Yeah, I can give us a bump draft here. Going down the hill. So we're going green this time with 15 out of 42 laps completed. When we get back around to the start-finish line. It's been a battle of me and Dodge all day so far. Banana going to try to throw his hat into the ring here. See if he can contend for the win. So, Dodge, there's going to be a second kind of curbing here. I would say wait till the grid stalls. Yeah, wait till at least past that line right there. Still kind of waiting. We're on his bumper. We're waiting. And he's going to go to the gas now. Right as Banana gets us a little sideways, too. So that ended up working out perfectly for the 16 car. Getting the gas when he did. Now the question is, how desperate is Banana here? Because that could make things difficult for us. We get a great turn 1, though. We're looking inside. Heading up towards, I think there's a turn 2 somewhere in here. But down to turn 3, we got a great turn 1. We're through to the lead. What a restart right there. Oh, but we're going to hit the wall in entry. Slide it, get it to rotate. There we go. Oh, but Dodge gets to our bumper there as we slid up the racetrack. Banana's into the picture now. Side by side down to Mirabeau. Dodge will clear. Banana to our bumper. We're trying to get a crossover, but we barely hit the 16's bumper there. Oh, and the 16 car spun out on him. And now Banana's going to slam us into the wall here. Dodge is going to get away with the lead. Yeah, Banana's not happy with me after Chesapeake. Which, I mean, he has a right to be mad. Oh, and Dodge hit that curb. We're going to do the same thing pretty much. Or, no, we avoided it. However, he's roughed me up a few times for some wins, so, you know, I'm not going to act like yeah, he's totally innocent here either. And my throttle hung. We're going to have to take evasive action into the tire barrier, so we got to go through the zigzag here. Going to lose even more time. Banana through to the lead, though. Dodge moving him here through the corners. They're having a great battle up there. And we're going to make a mistake into this turn, because why not? Stop spinning. There we go. Oh, Dodge got away. Oh, Dodge got away big time. He left the 9 in the dust. And now we're right back to the start of the race, pretty much. Race just reset. Right back to square one. Like lap 2, pretty much. Over the curb a little bit. Dodge leads. Banana 3.5 back. We're going to be about 5.8 back, my guess. All right, about 7. And Banana, saying he almost flipped, is going to spin the car. And we're into the wall here. Ourselves trying to get a good corner. Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, he almost flipped, and that's what sent him back. We're going to go wide a little bit here. Rush the inside wall there for that corner. Trying to gain on Banana for second here. Pretty good corner right there. Dodge is the leader. Yeah, Dodge has a pretty good short run car. We have the better long run car, I think. So if it stays green, which Banana, you know, if he flips on a curb again, he's out of the race. So he's got to be pretty careful here with, you know, the wreck count and whatnot as we're going to go over a curb. So once we start the 22nd lap, that'll be halfway as we kind of lock it up into the bus stop following the Banana there. Yeah, Dodge is going to get away pretty good here while we're still behind Banana. And my car's not turning into a turn, so that's always a welcome sight. Okay, I thought we were going to mess up right there. Big lag exiting that part of the track. Still able to set the swimming pool section pretty good right there. Yeah, Dodge is still just flying, though. My main concern right now is getting around Banana, because he's not going to make this easy for us. We have a much faster car. We kind of got screwed out of the potential for the field stretch, so now we got to try to, you know, just work our way by him. And Dodge is starting to figure out the track really good. He's running away. All of this, and we're going to lock it up. Miss turn 1. Oh, I mean, we made the corner, but barely. Yeah. Still a long ways to go here in this race, though. So I guess we'll see what ends up happening, but... yeah. I just got screwed over again right there, because now we're in dirty air. We have no track position. I don't think Dodge is going to make the mistakes that helped us out again, so... we'll see what we can do. And let's throw it in the wall one more time for good measure, because this car does not want to turn at the start of a run. Come on, rotate. Don't be shy. It's okay to make a corner. Every once in a while, I guess. Preferably all the time. Oh, the 9 made a mistake up there. He's into the wall. Can we get by him here? Yes, we can. Oh, we gapped him pretty good, too. See how desperate he is, but that might have been the mistake we needed out of him. We messed up that corner, actually. Well, kind of, but not really, because that was one of the better times I've gotten through there. Wasn't pretty, but we did it. Let's see. Gap to Dodge, 7.6 seconds. Yep, the 9 went backwards pretty bad right there, so I think we're in the clear as long as we don't lag into turn 1 really bad. Okay. Alright, we kind of survived. Banana might just call it a day here in Monaco. Wait for the Michigan race. Alright, well, our target is the 16 car. Can we chase him down? Gotta be mindful of fuel, too. I'm just gonna keep saving and hope that maybe that ends up being a part of it. I think we are gaining on the 16 a little bit here. Into the hairpin. Yep, if you can get to the actual apex of the corner there, then that's usually a good sign. Not good for this corner, but I feel like the hairpin's more important of a corner. However, if Dodge is winning in 2 of 3, then it might not matter. Into the tunnel section here. Oh, we're getting sideways. Yeah, I am 95% sure we are gaining on that 16 car. Over the curb there. Get the car pointed. It's kind of struggling to get back into the gas through there, but that's fine. Down the hill. Keep it out of the wall. Oh, I thought we were going to hit the end of that curb right there. That would have been bad. Ah! Oh, jeez. Yep. Really messed up the swimming pool section right there. .6 last time by. Another good corner there through the last cast. I can't speak. Not the best exit. Onto the front stretch, though. 9.5? What? Okay. Ah, we did have a really bad turn 1, I guess, but still. It's kind of surprising. Turn! Up, yep, 9's calling it. Alright. Yeah, Dodge might have just ran away with this here. Oh, no, now we're going to hit a wall, make a mistake. Oh, it blew it up. It done blew up. Anyway, we're nearing halfway here, so we still have over half the race left. Dodge definitely getting away that lap, though, for sure. Go watch O'Reilly. Alright. So Banana may or may not be back from Michigan. We will find out soon enough. Rotate, come on. Yeah, this car's struggling here a little bit. Oh yeah, Dodge took off lap over lap here. Yeah, this car does not want to get back into the gas through the bus stop there, which is not good. Because that's one of the places I think I am really better than the 16. But it is what it is. Get the rotation. This car just does not have, yeah, it's just something feels off. I don't know what's going on. It just does not want to really listen to the inputs. It feels like sometimes we'll be halfway next time by, and we're going to throw it in the wall for good measure, so we're going to be about 12.8 back minimum. Yeah, we got a long way to go here. Yeah, 14.4. Yeah, Dodge is flying around the streets of Monaco right now. I don't know what he's found or where he found it, but he is hauling. He had a pretty good turn one. He isn't using notch, is he? No, I'm joking. And that's a turn 3 wall. Something you don't want to hit. Down the hill, into the corner here. Tag the curb. Yeah, Dodge is gone. Oh, that's the race. He just needed track position. He's better on pit road. Now he's better on the racetrack with that reset that Banana gave him. So, yeah. I mean, he's so far ahead, I don't even know if fuel strategy is really going to matter. And there's a mistake. Yeah, I'm not even going to fully take that. I've paid enough of a price. Don't hit that wall. Well, now we're getting our act together, but it's far too little, far too late. Come on, turn. There we go. That's the kind of entrance we need onto the front stretch. So that's halfway. We'll be at 20 laps to go next time by. We gained 4 seconds that lap somehow. Saw Dodge in the wall exiting the final corner there, so that might have had something to do with it. Get the curb there. Get the rotation through 1 up the hill. Turn 2 is somewhere in here, I'm pretty sure. Probably either this left right here or this right up here. This is turn 3. We've been getting some pretty good corners, all things considered. Tap the brakes for 4. Oh, we are... This feels like a pretty good lap right here. Oh, yeah, we gained on Dodge that lap for sure. Last time by. I don't know about this lap yet, obviously, but feels pretty good so far. Is the curb there or not? Into the wall. Yeah, so this corner I can never make. I don't know what I need to do to fix it, but that's just not my corner. Oh, here we go. This is what we need. Don't hit the wall there. Again, that curb just every time kills my momentum. The rotation almost hit the end of that curb there. That could have been bad. Corner right there. Been able to carry a good amount of speed into this corner, and then we messed it up pretty bad right there. Not a good lower ass cast at all, and we're going to throw it into the wall in the final corner. Lost a ton of ground in those last 2 corners right there. Still gained lap over lap, but that could have been a much better improvement than that was. Tap the wall, over the curb, up the hill. The exit of 1 is a very important corner on this racetrack too. Well, that makes turn 1 a very important corner. The exit of turn 1 is the important part, though. Not the best through turn 3 right there. Yeah, Dodge is running away this lap so far too. Trying to feather the gas here. Probably could have been a little bit better through the hairpin, but it's fine. That's still pretty good set of corners right there. And we actually get through that corner decent until the end. I had to tap the brakes at the end. That's going to kill our momentum onto the backstretch here through the tunnel. Oh, almost rotated too much. That one part. Over that curb, get back onto the gas. Tag the wall. That was not a part of the plan. Yeah, Dodge is going to improve pretty big this lap here. Unless he makes a mistake at the end of the track, like I did. Oh, jeez! I don't know what nearly spun me out there, but it did. It's still trying to spin me on an hour in the wall, and oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Yeah, huge gain for Dodge that lap. Huge gain. It's probably 18-20 seconds now. Everything's going, yeah. Yeah, 17.2 because of that. I don't even know what I spun out on. I just ran over nothing and it sent me spinning, so that's always a great feeling when you spin on nothing. Didn't take that corner any different than I usually did, so I don't know why it spun me out. But it did. Alright, well, still a long way to go, I suppose. Keep it on the wall. Yeah, Dodge is gone now. It's his race to lose. This is Bonnie of Springs all over again. Jeez, he's gone. He is nowhere to be found anymore. Well, he can be found in the lead of this race, but... yeah, this is Bonnie of Springs all over again. I have a faster car, but things are just going to keep going wrong. And then occasionally the other driver is going to put up a better lap for like 2 or 3 laps in a row. And it's going to be, you know, 4 or 5 laps around better, and then 2 or 3 were there better. And, you know, it's just all going to compile because now we're behind. So, yeah, this is Bonnie of Springs 2.0 right now. Let's throw it into the wall one more time for good measure. Do I pit this time or do I go for it? Yeah, are you kidding me? It spun me around again, dodge into the pit lane. Yeah, this is rough. We'll go one more, I guess, because I didn't get fuel ready, so we'll go one more. But Dodge is going to exit the pits in the lead still because of that, so Dodge is just, yeah. I mean, Dodge is in front of us right now, and he pitted. I kind of got to be careful here. I kind of got to save a little bit of fuel throughout the lap, so... Dodge is in a fantastic position right now. Because I keep spinning on nothing. Actually nothing. Well, at least that time I kind of hit the wall, at least, I think, but I don't know. Yeah, like, I'm gaining on him, too, and if I'm on my best lap here, I can catch him. Problem is, I think I'm so far back, it's not going to matter, and there's not going to be any more yellows, so... we're just going to have to do the best with the track position we have right now, which is minimal. And, yes, let's get stuck on the curb while we're at it. I'm going to make it back. I should be able to. I'd be surprised if I'm not. I just got to take an early pit box. Oh, so that's how you get through there. Good, okay. And we're in the wall. Will we make it back? We might not make it back. We're gonna have to take the first pit box there, but we'll be fine, I think. Yeah, we'll be good. Alright, here we go for our pit stop. Just give me fuel. It's not giving me fuel. Oh, there we go. So we're at least 21 seconds back, and it's going to be a lot more than that. So Dodge can back it down, and he's still probably got it in the bag, so... And for whatever reason, my car is going to slow down while I'm on the gas, because, of course... Yep. That's how this race is going to go. That's how this race is going to go. I'd like to see how this race would have played out without that caution, but, you know, whatever. And we're going to hit the wall there. And let's go over the curb, of course, why not? Let's hit every wall, hit every curb. I think we've hit everything but the pace car, so... You know, that's what we're going to be doing on the cooldown lap. When we're inevitably 47 seconds back of the leader. And yes, let's go flying over the curb, because we're an airline over here, not a race car. Why would I ever even think about running a race without... Yeah, oh my gosh, he's over at the... Yeah, we're out of it. I think everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong, so let's hope that's over. There we go, that was a good exit. Alright, 30 seconds. This is where Banana was. So I guess there must always be one car 30 seconds back of the leader, according to the laws of this race. So we are now filling in that position, of course. I would have been the last lap if this was last year. So this is the new add-on with the new regulations for race distance. Oh, the lag killed me right there. I was going to get a great corner if not for that. And, well, actually we were okay that time. Yeah, unless the yellow comes out by some miracle we're out of it. Well, what I say, I've been second for a month and a half, so let's add another second to that. I was third last night in one of the races, so I guess there's that. But yeah, what? 8 races now, second, third, which should have been a second, and then, what? Second, third, I think is the finishing results recently, so, yeah. Here we go. Well, we gained pretty good this lap, it looks like, actually. I don't know what happened to Dodge. Oh, there it goes, across the line there. Yeah, on the wall there. Alright, let's see how bad it is this lap. Alright, 22 seconds. Alright, so we're up 7 seconds. That curb is not fun. Alright, so Dodge obviously messed up somewhere. So hopefully that happens a few more times because we need it. Or we gotta hope that somehow pit strategy is not in his favor, but I don't think it's really gonna matter at this point. Kind of got stuck in the wall there. It's going to hold us up a bit. And the car decides not to brake through the hairpin, so that's fantastic. I mean, I could try something with the pit strategy. I don't think it's really worth it. I think we are still quicker on average. It's just a matter of, do we have the time to catch him? Okay. Kind of brushed the wall right there. Oh, come on, turn. This car does not like turning, and we're on a road course, so that's not good. If it was a plate track, that'd be somewhat okay, but we're on a road course. Oh, that was a bad corner right there, too. See what the gap is this lap. We're good through that corner, at least, I guess. Yeah, now it doesn't want to turn through the final corner. I don't know what to do. I do the same thing lap over lap, and sometimes we make the corner, sometimes we don't, and we lost 4 seconds that lap. So that's wonderful. Yeah, Dodge is faster now. I don't know what he found and where he found it, but he is faster. We're nearing 12 to go. We're getting to the point where we have to make up like 2 seconds a lap on him. Rotate. Why is it on the brakes that much? I'm not even on the brakes and it's still slowing down. It's ridiculous. And up over the curb. Of course, of course, of course. Road course, of course. And once again, just not going to slow down when I'm on the brakes. So I don't know what they did to the brakes on this thing, but it is not good. Yes, let's just not rotate. It's ridiculous. Turn, turn. You have a job to do, and it's turn. And now I hit the curb, so we're out wide. I don't even know what to say anymore. This car is the worst car I've ever had at Monaco. In any game. This is ridiculous. And Dodge is fighting the same thing probably, and he's running away with it. Gap easily 35.2 seconds, probably. Yeah, it's over. I mean, it's been over for a while, but yeah, 27.4. Oh, we only lost about a second somehow over that lap. So Dodge must have had a pretty bad lap. And again, just slow down for no reason, no apparent reason, of course. And steer yourself into the wall. Yes, yes, this is all exactly what I want to have happen. If we could lag into the wall a little bit more, that would be just perfect. Because why would I ever want to actually go fast and potentially win this race? Why would I ever want to do that? Okay, at least we actually somewhat made the hairpin this time. We're improving there. Oh, Dodge AFK. Oh my gosh, we've been saved. So that's a red flag since all drivers are AFK. And all of a sudden, fuel is kind of going to be a thing here now. Oh, no. Get back in the car. Good. Drivers to pit road for the red. If we restart when I think we're going to restart, then fuel might, well... That's... Yeah, no, this is going to be interesting now. So we're going to be restarting with, what, 11 to go? 10 is a fuel run, and I was stretching it. If I really save, we might be able to do this. It's going to be really close, because you don't want to pit on the white flag. That's just not what you want to do. And then get past, and you have, you know, half a lap to go chase the guy down, so... We'll see what happens here. Alright, well, first part of the race, it looked like was me and Don's going to have quite the battle. Then we had the, you know, the... what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Looked like it was going to be me and Dodge having quite the battle in the first part of the race. Then the first yellow came out for Banana rolling it over on a curb. And after that, Dodge got track position, and as things fell apart. Like, this is what happens when I get behind in these races. It just snowballs, and we can't recover. And, you know, that's just kind of been the theme this year. And luckily for us, Dodge is AFK here, so that's going to reset the race. But before that, Dodge was running away with it. He had it in the bag, and obviously an unfortunate situation here for Dodge if he had to go, and he had that big of a lead here in Monaco. So we'll see what happens. No sign on when Dodge will get back, obviously. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. See what ends up happening. Let me check in on O'Reilly. Allgaier, Cruz, Quapple, Dave, Swalwich. Clay's is 35th, 2 laps down in an RCR car in O'Reilly series. That's not good. Rajah's 23rd. Other than that, pretty normal. Pretty normal thing. Oh, Hamilton pole, of course. How are we starting 29th, Chase? How are we doing this? Supposedly you were quick in practice, and then we just go out there and we're like, you know what? We're going to qualify 21st today, or 29th. We do this every week. Anyway. So yeah, Dodge will take the #1 pit stall here. And like I said, we're going to go back green with 11 to go. Realistically, you're making a pit stop because we burn extra fuel under the yellow. But obviously, we're going to see what ends up happening. Yeah, this is... Like, even if you were just to do a standing start, which, well, wait a minute. We're under red flag. What's the Formula 1 procedure for this? I'm pretty sure that we have to do a standing restart. It says rolling restarts are used if the racetrack is like raining and stuff. I'm trying to figure it out. I can't see anything. I'm pretty sure they always. Yeah, no, everything I'm seeing says as long as it's not raining or like the track is in really bad conditions, it's a standing start. And the F1 races I've seen, I remember them doing a standing start. So, yep, standing start. Doing a standing restart here. Because it's from the red flag, that's why. If we were under yellow, we would not be doing this. However, we are under it's a red flag, so we're going to do the standing restart here. So I'm trying to nurse this thing to the grid, save as much fuel as we can. Because it's going to come down to fuel saving here, pretty much. Make sure your tires are behind grid line there. Alright, we'll take that. Red 1. Red 2. Let me flip this to green. Red 3. Red 4. Red 5. We're back under green at Monaco. We get the good restart here. And it's all about saving fuel, though, so I'm going to try to manage the gap here best I can. Dodge going to move us out of the way immediately, roughing us up through turn 1, and Dodge is getting away with the race lead. You know, if there's 12 to go, that's going to be an even taller task to save all the fuel. I mean, that's the strategy. Do you go for the pit stop? Do you go for saving fuel? Yeah, Dodge is flying, and we're going to be the first to make a mistake. Into the wall we go already. Yeah, Dodge is wheeling it around here. Oh, that's why he's so fast. He's wall popping in the hairpin. And wall pop in hairpin. We do not allow wall popping in this league. I know some leagues do, but in this league we do not. And that curve is going to bite us again. Like, if you just, you know, overdrive it and bounce off the wall every once in a while, then that's fine. But if you do it every lap, then we're going to say something. And, I mean, obviously that's the first time we've seen Dodge do it, but I would imagine that's how he was gaining at least some speed lap over lap, as that was a terrible corner for us. Jeez. Yeah, that 16 car is on rails. Holy cow. Yeah, they tuned that thing to be an actual F1 car, it looks like. Yeah, 11 to go. Yeah, saving all the fuel is going to be an extremely tall task. Dodge obviously just going for it, I think. He's going to make the pit stop. I think I can save the fuel. It's going to be close. If I need to pit, I'll pit, obviously, but we'll see. Oh, jeez. Had to really correct the thing right there. I mean, another thing is, too, once you know you can make it, do you pit? And then, you know, just go full speed. And, you know, if the other guy has to pit and they're having to save the fuel the whole time, then, you know, you have... Great, you're in a great position, then. Honestly, that's what I might do. Make a mistake there, bounces off the wall. Yeah, this corner always gets me, man. I can't get through here fast at all. Those two corners back there that are really annoying me. There's a 16 car. We're trying to chase him down. There will be 10 laps to go next time by. With a Monaco Grand Prix win on the line. What strategy does Dodge take? Is he going to try to save the fuel? Do we take a gamble and make the pit stop? And hope he doesn't have, end up saving all the fuel? Oh, he was sluggish getting out of the final corners there. 10 to go. Obviously, I don't know his fuel situation, but going 12 laps here on a fuel run is a tall, tall task. We'll see if he can do it. We get a pretty good entry here. He's moving all around up on the hill here. I'm going to try to follow his strategy if I can. He's hitting every wall up the hill. As he tried, baiting us into chasing him down. And now he's saving the fuel is the question. It's all mind games here right now. And what strategy are we going to try to pull? Oh, dodge into the wall right there. He's parked it. I don't know if he's AFK again. What's going on? Are we good? We'll wait on him. This might have been another Dodge no notice AFK. So now we sit and wait. For the 16 car to return. Now we sit and we wait. Yeah, so the cutoff time for the Michigan race is going to be 11:15. Because I do have to get up early, so yeah. So the more time we are here, it's just wasting time for MIS. Oh, there it goes. All right, he's back. So I'm move around in the car there. Oh, the battery's down in his control. Okay, I was going to go back up to him. All right, here we go. All right, another quick reset. We're back going, though. Again, the strategy still unknown what both of us are going to do. I mean, if I pit, he's going to try to save. If he's trying to save and I'm chasing him down, then we're in trouble. I still think 12 laps is just a really tall task. So, oh, we made a mistake. Made a mistake into the wall there. Through we go to the lead. We'll just coast down the hill. While we have time, honestly. I mean, we can save some fuel there. Get a good exit. Kind of got stuck on that curb a little bit. That's fine. Oh, rotate, rotate. You still gotta rotate. You still got a job to do. This car sometimes. Over the final curve there. 9 laps to go in Monaco. The race is on. Dodge just behind us. It's less than a second. Over the curb we go a little bit there. I mean, I'm pretty committed to the idea you gotta pit. If he pits, then I'm gonna pit. Obviously, I'm staying out just in case he is trying to save. Because I don't want to... Even though I was planning on pitting either this time by or next time by. But I don't want to pit and then have him just save a ton of fuel and be able to make it to the end. I'm allergic to thinking about strategy. Anyway, dodge to our bumper there. Into the hairpin we go. We're going to grip the curb pretty good. Wait for him to give us a push. And away we go. Oh, again, another bumper. Into the wall we go. He's all over our quarter panel now. So we ended up rotating the car. Getting the car rotated there. Side by side for the lead. We're going to get stuck on the curb, though. That allows Dodge to run away. He has the momentum down into the bus stop. Oh, but he goes wide into the wall. Contact made. Through we go to the lead. With that mistake right there. Kind of got stuck on that curb. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Go, 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 go. Oh, Dodge closed in. Here we'll give him some room. Side by side down the hill. We're going to try to fight on the outside line. We're going to lose out, though. Dodge clear to the lead. He goes wide a little bit. He's able to keep it off that wall. Oh, he made a mistake over the curb. We have to take the big curb. But Dodge getting away. Let's go wide right there. He's able to keep more momentum. Oh, he hit the curb right. He hit the curb, hit the wall, hit the other wall. And we get back through to the lead. What a battle we have going on here. And depending on when we pit too, how, you know, there's other elements too. I don't know if I want to say that because it might affect the outcome. I'm going to keep some thoughts to myself here. Oh no! Locked it up. Dodge through to the lead. Again, a big lag, huge lag spike here. Car going all over the place. Dodge getting away with the lead big time. Gonna let coast down the hill, try to save some fuel just in case here. Oh, Dodge is flying now. And the car, yeah, this car is just sluggish now. I don't know what happened to it. It's kind of using the wall a little bit there. Yeah, this car just does not want to go anymore. My cars are going on strike. I don't know if I need to... Like, I don't need to paint the cars. They aren't sentient yet, so I don't know... I don't know if I need to pay them to make them, you know, actually work. I don't know what's going on, but they are not very happy. And we're going to lock it up and go over the curb, and yeah. Back to being Dodge's race to lose. There we go, and throw it in the wall for good measure. This is 7 to go. 7 to go at the line. Oh man, it's gonna be close on fuel for me. I don't know about Dodge. Dodge through to the lead, obviously. I might be good. It's gonna be really close. I can tell you that much. It's going to be extremely close. But if the mental math I'm doing is correct, then I might be good. But like I said, it's going to be extremely, extremely close. Ah, I hit the wall again. Yeah, that we can't afford. Just going to coast down the hill. I know it isn't quick, but we're trying to save fuel here. We're playing the fuel economy. Because dodge is quick, and my car is just going to speed up down the hill for no good reason. While I'm on the brakes, the car speeds up sometimes, and while on the gas, the car slows down sometimes. So, I don't know who built this car, but I'm not having them build any more race cars, because they, they did not do a good job. Even then, Dodge isn't running away too bad yet. That can change, obviously. But he isn't totally out of reach yet. I got the wall. Turn, turn, turn. Good, good, good. Turn, turn, turn. Slight contact with the wall, but we're fine. There we go. That was a good corner. We needed that. Tap the brakes there. Dodge up there, crossing the line. 6 to go. Oh, man. This is going to be close on fuel. We lost some ground, but again, we're saving fuel. We're going to try to stretch it to the end. I don't know what Dodge's plan is. I think Dodge has us on pace if he makes a mistake, because my car just is not handling the way it was at the start of the race. So unless he makes mistakes, we're kind of hoping the fuel route goes our way here. Like, even right there, like, I was not on the brakes that long. The car just does whatever it wants. Has a mind of its own, it feels like. Dodging the wall a little bit, exiting the hairpin. Trying to get good corners here. There we go. Tried something a little different there. I think that worked. Not in this corner, of course, but last corner, I think that worked out pretty good. Like I said, this is going to be extremely close if I am to make it on fuel. Dodge was good through here, though. That wasn't the best. Yeah, Dodge got away really good at some point in the lap there. And tag the wall. Yeah, I've been bit by fuel in these crown jewel races this season. And now my car is sluggish through that part of the track. That's not good. We're going to try to maybe have the fuel economy go our way for once. Dodge crossing the line then. 5 to go. That was a good lap for fuel saving, actually. That was a really good lap. It's 10 seconds the gap. If he has to pit, he might be in trouble here, I think. I think we've done our part with the fuel saving pretty much. But we've committed to this. The pace Dodge is going. I'd be a little bit surprised if he was able to save the fuel. But maybe he's found something I don't know about. He's going to be down, exiting that corner down there. Yep. So Dodge running away right now. We are hoping the fuel economy works out. 4 to go next time by. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I got conflicting numbers here. This is going to be really close. That curb gets me every single time. Okay, that could have ended up worse, I suppose. Come on. 4 to go. Maybe we aren't good. Maybe we are not good on fuel. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting here. It's 4 to go. Obviously, we aren't winning on pace anymore. We've committed to the fuel saving. Dodge with the fastest lap of the race, by the way. I didn't see what it was, but he was fastest. And now he's parked it up here. Batteries died again. So now we're right back to him. Just under 4 to go here. Oh, man. This is going to be really close on fuel. Do some quick math here. We might be good. I don't know. If we are good, we're going to be cutting it as close as we can. I think, but I don't know. We'll see. Another delay for the batteries. Dodge's controller. I'll try to position myself a little better here. It's going to come down to this. Just under 4 laps. Me and Dodge, 2 best cars all day. Dodge has been running away with it. He's figured out this track. The question is, does he have the fuel? Because we have been playing the fuel economy. We've been saving. We've been saving this whole run. We knew 12 laps was going to be quite the stretch if we were to make this work. We're going to see what ends up happening here. And after this, we go to Michigan. This is going to be a battle right here. I mean, obviously, I've committed to the fuel saving. Dodge putting new batteries into his controller. He's going to go for the pace, and he's going to hope that, we don't have to pit. So, he's going to hope that we both have to pit, I think. Unless he's somehow saved the fuel. I'd be really surprised if he was able to do that. But we'll see. Under kind of a red flag here. We'll see what ends up happening, though. We just wait. We just sit here and wait. What will probably be quite the battle to the end of this race. I don't even know what Dodge is AFK for this time, actually. Stone side right there. Anyway, yeah, this guy could come back so we can get this racing, and I don't know, maybe get the Michigan racing. That would be incredible. Because if not, then we have to wait like 2 weeks to get that Michigan racing. Already gonna have probably about an hour and a half to do that, so. Let's. If it stays green, we'll probably be okay. But that's if Dodge gets back in a reasonable time here. What if I'm just frozen so bad, right? Yeah, Michigan is stream too. What if I'm just frozen so bad and like Dodge has actually just finished the race right now, and I mean, the signs up here are moving, so that's a good sign. I mean, I'm moving. Can I move his car? I don't want to burn any more fuel though, so I'm not gonna try that. But yeah. Last time he stopped, the batteries died in his controller, so I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, I've gone the route of trying to stretch the fuel. Dodge is just kind of gone for it. Right now, he went AFK unannounced again. We think his batteries to his controller died. Yep, he's back. All right, here we go. All right, ready? Picture's right here. All right, ARP. There we go. We're back going. Here in Monaco. With 4-ish to go. I mean, any bit of fuel saving is going to be good here. Dodge is going to catch us. We're trying to stretch the fuel. I don't know what Dodge's fuel situation is looking like. And that's a wall, and that's a car pushing us into another wall. I'm just giving it a little bit of gas to get down to this part of the racetrack. Yeah, now that I'm looking, I think we're both going to have to pit. Even if he's in a better fuel situation than me, it's going to be close. Oh, contact. He's going to wall us a little bit right there. We'll get back to him. At least give me room, dude. You're probably going to win this, but at least give me room. Yeah, I don't think there's a way we're making it back around that last lap. Oh, big push from Dodge right there. Get a good bus stop right there. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's about 9 a lap. Yeah, it's about 9 to 10 a lap. If you're really saving, you can maybe get 8 or 7% a lap. Just 3 to go. I don't see a way we make it on fuel, but we'll see. And yeah, that corner, I always get caught on that transition right there. Yeah, this is not a double file corner, so I'm just going to give Dodge the lead right there. Let's see, 3 to go. We got 20%. I mean, if it's 7% a lap, then we're going to be in an interesting spot, but we'll see. Yeah, Dodge got a really good corner right there. We brushed the wall on the exit. That's going to allow Dodge to have momentum up the hill. Yeah, Dodge has us on pace now. And big lag up the hill, too. That's not going to help us either. Yeah, whenever I'm lagging, my inputs lag, too. So that just really hurts the car and everything. And now we're hitting every single wall in the facility. Yeah, that's it right there. That was the race right there. A little bit of lag. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Keep it out of the wall. Yeah, it's back to being over. Yeah, it is not 7% a lap. It's like 10. Yeah, there's no way we're stretching the fuel now. Dodge out in front. We got a pretty good bus stop there. There we go. Good corner there. No, what is going on with the car? It just didn't turn and we're into a curb and that's the race. Are you kidding me? I was just reeling him back into and then that. Really? Alright, well, and we're jumping on every curb in Monaco. Alright, well, he's pitting. We have one option now. Actually, that's not true. We have 0 options. We gotta follow him into the pits. We must admit defeat today, boys. There he's in his pit box. Yep, and now he's gone. It's not giving me fuel. There we go. Let me go, let me go, let me go. Yeah, it's over. Dodge in the lead. He's got a good lead with 2 to go. No more fuel saving now. It's go for the Monaco win, and we're going to throw him into the wall. He's already at the top of the hill. This is all Dodge's race. Dodge was struggling towards the start of the season outside of the big tracks, the high-speed tracks. That's not what he's usually known for. He's usually known for the intermediates, and yeah. He's known for the you know, the short tracks, the super speed, not the super speed, the intermediates. You know, the weird Nashvilles and New Hampshires of the world. That's what he's known for winning at. And he, you know, he's up till this point in the season, it was just the super speedways and, you know, the high speed intermediates where he was winning. And you know, it looked like he was having a down year, but now he's just went out and beat the road course king on 2 road courses. And he won another super speedway last night while he's at it to win 3 in a row to easily take second on the wins list this year. I think he's at 9, maybe even 10 wins, so he might be the second to get to double digits this year. Assuming he doesn't absolutely choke it here, but, I mean, my car has already done that for me, so I doubt there's going to be any more choking done in this facility today. Meaning that this time by, Dodge will take the white flag, and will probably be the first non-RGA driver to win this race. Assuming absolute meltdown doesn't happen over there at the 16 camp, but he's got a really big lead. It would take a huge disaster to ruin it at this point. The white flag's in the air. There's 1 lap to go around the streets of Monaco. And like I said, Dodge in the process of turning this season around. He's going to be eating into Banana Boy's points lead here, at least with this, you know, starting point. Tonight, he has another race to potentially get even more of a points lead. Or, well, I don't know if he'd take the points lead. I gotta recount points anyway. But yeah, no, Dodge is gonna be probably eating into the point lead, assuming I did points mostly correct. Which I know they're mostly correct, but I lost track of stages and stuff, and we're gonna spin it into the wall and everything. One more time for good measure. Down to Mirable for the final time. Towards the hairpin. It doesn't matter. Dodge. Rounding the corners down there. Well out in front. It's going to take an absolute disaster for that 16 car to lose at this point. So we actually get a pretty decent corner there for once. Can I get this corner at least decent? Yes, I can. At least once today. I can say I made that one corner entering the tunnel section at Monaco decent. But here we go. Out of the tunnel for the final time. Dodge exiting the bus stop for the final time. We are reeling him in this lap somehow. But it is way too little, way too late. So he goes into the swimming pool section. Come on, rotate. There we go. Yep, swimming pool section for the final time. Dodge can coast it. He just has to make sure he doesn't make a mistake, and he's got it in the bag. Well, we're gaining pretty good on him. Or, that was not him. Wait, what did I just see? Alright, well, there's a ghost at Monaco now. Either way, Dodge rounds the final corner. You will be the first, not in my family, to win it. Dodge wins the Monaco Grand Prix of ISRA. And again, the crown jewel luck does, we can't win in the crown jewel this year.